Hi, welcome to a guide for farming heads from Henry. There are 5 heads in total, obviously one for each character. This is till Death Do Us Part. Then we've got Razor, Rasta-nefarious, Dapper Gent, and finally Metal Blood for the Necromancer. I'll let these play out, but I've got a guide coming up that shows how to make Henry appear if you haven't already, where to find him, tips to kill him, and some other things to do while you're there, because trust me, you're going to be there a long time. It took me about 6 or 7 hours to get all his heads to drop, and on the way I got a couple of cradles. And what I actually did was play it on part 2, not part 2.5, so before I'd beaten the warrior for the second time, because he comes in at about level 40, and there's a chest there that you can farm, and it allows you to pick up stuff for your other characters, because I found I had a bit of a lull for equipment during the sort of level 38 to 42 area, so this allowed me to actually get some quite nice equipment for that as well. Here's the Necromancer head. This is one of my favourites for her, actually. I'm still working on trying to get hers to drop from Vermivorous, which is going to be an interesting challenge, but we'll see how I do. Well, if you've seen the other video, you'll know he's a pain to spawn, and his drop rates are pretty hideous too. Anyway, finally we have got the Dapper Gent, which is coming up in a second. I've just started this Necromancer, as you can see, just to put the head on there. But here's the Dapper Gent, which is my favourite, and I just got the pink Pandoran skin, which you get for picking up, I think, 15 or 20 oranges. And you can actually, I got that doing Henry, I got a bunch of different cradles from him, and I'll show right at the end what the cradle does. It's a legendary shield mod, it's not that great, but there we are. Anyway, hope those were useful. The guide's coming up. Bye! Hello again, if you stayed on. The guide to spawning Henry. First of all, you need to get a quest called Stalker of Stalkers, which comes from Overlook, the Highlands Overlook. You pick it up from the bounty board. You've got to kill 15 stalkers and pick up 5 echoes from their poo piles. Then you drop it off at that mailbox. Once you've done that, killing stalkers randomly, one of them will eventually drop this, which is the Best Mother's Day Ever, which is another quest from Taggart. He'll send you to Henry's lair, who will spawn 6 stalkers, and then you've got to kill Henry. Once you've killed Henry, you can farm him pretty effectively, and this is the loot that I do. I check this med box, because sometimes it's got some nice stuff in it, and then I check the other 2 machines. I found the occasional purple here, but also you'll see I've dropped in a skin here. They sell custom skins. And if skins are your thing, which they are mine, and heads obviously, which is why I made this guide, you can buy quite a lot here. But I found a few purple grenade mods, a couple of purple guns and a purple shield, so that was alright. So my future characters are quite well equipped. Then you jump down here, there'll be a little blue flash of light. You don't have to kill his stalkers again, and Henry will appear. He's relatively easy to take down. If you're a siren, you can phase lock him. The Gunzerker will make short work of him. Turrets will take him apart. Problem is he jumps around. And if you don't kill him quickly, what he'll do, as soon as his shields are down, he'll jump up there, have a bit of a scream, and summon some more stalkers, and replenish his shields. And if you kill him up there, his stuff can fall over the edge and you can't get it, so you want to avoid shooting at him while he's up there and kill him while he's down here. Now, in a perfect world, what you're going to do is come back with some very overpowered weapons. You can see here it's all got a bit messy. Also, when you kill him up here, stuff spills. I've seen it fall through the rock, which is a pain. So what you want to do, here's the amp and the conference call. It's a very quick way to kill him. And honestly, I wouldn't use this in normal gameplay, but for farming bosses, once I've killed them the first time, I'm happy to use it. Note that stuff will also fall inside him, which is kind of a pain, so make sure you check his body. A way I found to fix this is an electrocution weapon. You'll see here I've got an electrocution weapon, and again the B weapon, the B shield. If you electrocute him, his body will disappear when he dies, so there's no danger of stuff getting caught under him, so that was what I ended up doing most of the time. Anyway, once I've killed him, what I do is pop this hanging thing here, and then go and check what drops, because quite often bandit runner skins, technical skins, will drop from it. And then I smash this little thing here, the poo pile, and again skins will drop from there, and finally there's a chest here. And that quite often has some nice stuff in it. I found a couple of E-Tech guns, there's a bandit skin, and I think there's a runner skin coming up there. But the chest can quite often have nice stuff in it. I found a couple of E-Tech guns, 1 purple, a decent grenade mod. There's one of the E-Tech guns. Finally, Henry will drop the Cradle. This is a legendary grenade mod. It's kind of interesting. What it does is when the shield, you can see the recharge rate is generally higher than the capacity like the B, so it recharges very quickly. And when it gets depleted, it spits out a grenade in front of you. You can't control where it goes, it just goes straight forward. But it will explode on impact. You'll see here. But anyway, I hope that was useful. Lots of love. Bye!